Wait a minute, look at me. Oh my gosh. I'm not even dressed.
Danny, put some clothes on. We're live.
Gosh.
Well, we're not really live, but you and I
We're
are
not.
live right now.
I could edit that out, but I won't. But I could.
I'm definitely not editing it out. Hi, everybody. Welcome to World News. It is November 11th, 2021. And I am Andrea from Lilac Lantern Tarot.
And I am Danny from BathRobe Tarot. Not in a bathrobe, but
at least you wore a shirt, so we know you're dressed from the waist up, at least.
At least.
So hi, everybody. This is a recorded show. We do it once a month. And we talk about world news things, and we both put it on our channels. So if you love it once, you should love it twice and watch it on both channels.
Yes.
Yes.
Like and subscribe and thumbs up and thumbs down and
no, only thumbs up. And speaking of the date today, November 11th, we just want to acknowledge that in Canada, it is Remembrance Day. And in the United States,
it's Veterans Day.
Veterans Day. So acknowledging those who gave their lives for those things in the past that happened,
yes.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
so that's when World War I guess the Armistice Treaty was signed. That's for one of the things we're remembering, and that was the war to end all wars. How did that work out?
Yeah, I mean, it's just such a sad subject all around. Just all around. War is not anything, I just hope there's no more wars. And so we thank those who gave their lives to try to make the world a better place.
Correct. And we have the 1/1 portal, the 11 portal that is opening up so you can set your intentions. And we as a collective can set our intentions for no more war.
Oh, that's
put that out there as a collective.
Yeah.
Let's figure this out before we have to kill each other.
So yeah, your moment of silence today, if you care to observe for those fallen soldiers, you can also take a moment and set your intention that doesn't have to happen anymore. What a wonderful place. Yeah. If the world had no war, I can get on board with that.
Yeah, me too. And it's such a heavy subject. So let's lighten it up a little bit. What country should we talk about?
Well, we had a great amount of suggestions. So Danny got some suggestions from the viewers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
As well, we got our country deck here. So we do a random shuffle and we pick a couple of countries. And if we have the time, we read on those. Should we do the first one that was like caught us both off guard?
Yeah.
So the Vatican City came out.
And it's the smallest country from my Wikipedia search, which hopefully is true, but it's probably, I don't know. I'm sure they've got a lot of mistakes in it, as it's a huge database. But they said that it was one of the smallest country, but the goofy thing is the military, which is Swiss, and there's all these crazy restrictions with the military to guard the Pope, and the Pope is head of the Vatican, so he gets to run that little country. They call it a see. What do they call it? I had it written.
Holy See.
Holy See. SEE, not like
not the ocean
sea unto itself.
The sea.
The sea.
I do find it interesting. I didn't know that until you told me backstage that the Vatican has its own army and they're Swiss. I find that very interesting.
Yeah.
Why aren't they Italian? why aren't they Scottish? Why aren't they a mix of everything?
Of everything, right? But I don't know, why can't they be smaller than 172 centimeters or 5'9"?
So the Swiss men have to be more than 5'9"? That's the rule?
They have to be, yes,
Oh,
they have to be unmarried.
okay.
So they have to be between the ages of, I think, 19 and 30 and 30.
Okay.
Oh, it's 175 centimeters. Excuse me, 175 centimeters, 5'9". Members are armed with small arms. So they're 5'9" with small arms.
So that's got to be a little bit awkward then to fight.
Yeah.
We're trying to insert some comedy here, folks. So they have small guns or something on their person.
And they also have a Swiss bulge.
Did you say bulge? Because I'm a little bit more curious now about this criteria. And what exactly is a Swiss bulge?
Oh my gosh.
Or did you mean bugle? You mean a Swiss bugle?
It's I can't even read it. It's a halberd, Halberd, halberd. I think it's a sword, or it might just be a bulge. I don't know.
So they have a small gun and a sword.
Yep, and they're trained in bodyguarding tactics. So they're guarding against their Swiss bulge.
Bulge? Can we read on Swiss bulges? I mean, Danny, where have you taken us?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Have you been? I'll ask you this question. Have you been to the Vatican?
Yes.
As have I.
I have.
Wonder if we were there at the same time and we didn't know it.
I saw you.
Of course you did.
And I'm like, doesn't she know that we're going to be meeting in 30 years?
You said, what is a supermodel doing in the Vatican? And I was like, no autographs while I'm in the Vatican, please. This is a holy experience.
I'm going, she's got to stop checking out these Swiss bulges.
I'll tell you this, best pizza in the world, Vatican City, under the Vatican. The thing, it's called the Vatican, right? Yes. Yeah. It's a cafeteria underneath. I'm telling you, blessed pizza. I'm telling you, best pizza in the whole world.
And did you go into the catacombs where they had all the skulls? Yeah. That was good.
Scary. Did you climb to the top? Boy, that was difficult. And I'm a little bit claustrophobic, and it was this tiny stairwell. You keep going up and up and up and up and up till you're at the top. And I'm like,
I know. How do those Swiss bulges get up there? Because it's so narrow.
Well, it's the small arms.
Small arms.
Yeah.
So yeah. I do have a pizza story, but let's get on to reading some cards.
Okay. So we were both very curious that we got the Vatican City. So we didn't know what questions to ask. So we thought,
let's ask.
Or you want to do like a general.
Why did we get the Vatican?
Why did we ask? Oh yeah.
Why did we
you're saying ask, why did we get it? Yes. I'll catch up. I'm on a time delay. I'm on the East Coast.
Okay. Here we go. I thought I was on a time delay. I'm on the West Coast.
West Coast, East Coast love.
So yeah, but Here we go. Why
did we get the Vatican card to read on? More card.
Wow.
What did you get, sir?
This is weird. Most all my cards are upside down, and I decided to use the 5-cent deck. Did the lights just go out? Oh, the sun went down. I'm on the West Coast.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
I'm just gonna
So-
pretend that didn't happen.
All right. So I got see, you can't even read my cards. Here we go. I got the Empress card upside down. I got the Devil card upside down. 8 of matches, 8 of wands upside down. The 2 cards I got right side up are the 3 of matches and the Unknown with the Fool upside down. So when I'm looking at this, I'm thinking what I'm getting from this is they still want to like control all these people, you know, the Catholics, and that's who they control. So they're still wanting to control all those people, but there is something, but they're losing their attachment to them. So, which is, I mean, we see that happening a lot where, you know, it feels like they're just out of touch, even though they're trying to get in touch with their followers, they're not keeping up. And that's what this 8 of Wands says, reversed, is that they are slowing down with it. But they do have, with the 3 of matches, the 3 of wands, they are looking to the future. They do have some kind of plan. And this Unknown card up at the top, it says divine faith. And that's what is keeping these people in there. But the last card is the Fool card reversed. So it's like I keep feeling like they're not keeping up with how the people, with what the people want from their religion. And this upside down devil is kind of scary to me. Why did that come up?
But he's
And-
upside down, so maybe that's a good thing. Chasing him away.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, but still, I don't like the devil card coming out when we're talking about the Vatican. It's just weird.
Yeah, but in theory, the religion is trying to fight that.
Yeah, right.
So I'll show you. I pulled 3 cards. I think they're kind of on point with what you're saying as well. So we have a union, almost like a holy union between God and the people, I guess, or
Right.
then we have success with this. So I think you're right. They're trying to think of a way how to bring people back. And then that was the last card. So bringing people back into the house, bringing them back into the church. Maybe it's cleaning up some of those scandals, maybe putting in some new policies, better vetting, punishments, like, you know, not just sending that priest to another city and those people don't know what the deal is.
Right.
But yeah, I think they are working on a way to bring people back, a successful way to bring people back. That's certainly looks like that's on the forefront of their mind.
Yeah.
I thought we would see something more strange.
Yeah, but I did pull some clarification cards, although I don't really have the clarification cards.
You mean
I do have these cards.
These
I don't have those.
they're not on sale yet, but they will be soon.
Oh,
In the very near future.
oh.
Bullseye.
Bullseye. So, but I pulled 3 on
Okay, I'm gonna
this
see.
upside down devil because I just said, it gave me weird vibes. I'm going, I understand what you were saying. Yeah, that's what the church is. It fights against the devil. It tries to turn the devil upside down. So, but I'm going, just help me out here. Help me out.
Is it shaking the church and shaking those bad guys out?
Ooh, like a salt shaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid
Another
of those
card.
sinners.
Another card for you. Salt shaker
The
upside
salt
down.
shaker deck. Better write that down.
All right. So this is kind of weird though. So the devil card gave me weebie-jeebies. Why did it give me weebie-jeebies? Well, let's pull some clarities. Red, white, blue.
Oh.
Didn't Joe Biden just go there?
Oh. Oh, okay. So as soon as you say that, a successful union with the White House.
There you go. Wow.
Well, I just got goosebumps. Oh, and Joe Biden's Catholic.
Yes. And he met the Pope
And he
just
met the Pope.
last week or something.
Right. I've goosebumps head to toe. That's what it is. I don't
Wow.
even have to pull any more cards. It's a success. They want to make a successful relationship with the White House.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that
And maybe
interesting?
try to bring and because when I had the devil, which I mean, the devil is always my 45 card. Well, I have so many of them, Mr. Pumpkinhead. And so I went, why did that come up? I mean, your
Yeah.
explanation is so right on, but I didn't think that. Why didn't I think that? So anyway.
I think that it's both.
Yeah.
I got goosebumps on that too. They are trying to clean up their act, get the followers back on, and Joe Biden maybe can help the Catholic faith get back on the front page for them or something, or
Right.
make a good relationship with the United States and the White House. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah. Cool.
So, but why, do you know what I mean? Like, is there something else? What does that lead to then?
Huh.
Why is that important? Why do we, why?
Why do we care? Why should we care?
Why should we care? What's it gonna bring? Maybe it'll bring some Swiss guys over to the States. I don't know, Danny.
Andrea's gonna be running over. They got little arms, Andrea, but they do have Swiss bulges.
Got the bulb. I don't know. It's like a give and take,
All right. Why do we need to
Why do
know
we need to know
that this relationship is going to be good?
What do we need to know about Vatican City in the United States of America? America. Oh, yeah, okay.
What do you got?
Well, they want to, okay. Here's orange. Hey, where'd you go?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So orange, 45 promoted hate with the way for entertainment purposes only, we are reading the cards tonight, okay?
Mhm.
So he promoted this, which leaves a sour taste in your mouth, obviously. This is a healing thing to help. I don't even know how, but this is a healing thing.
Yeah.
That's what I see. To try to make things better after 45.
Okay. My first card was orange.
You got them too. Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah.
Which is a healing, calming
Calm.
Biden card.
Calm the waters. Yeah.
All right. Time.
Time.
for a contract.
Mm,
Can you see that?
yep.
Contract. But then I got no to the White House. No to the White House. Oh, maybe Biden said, come to the White House, and he said no.
Maybe
The
it's
Pope said no.
time, but wouldn't that be something? Has a Pope ever come to the White House?
Oh, I don't know.
That would be a big deal. That would be a big deal.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look that up real quick. All right. No. Contract? No.
Maybe they didn't agree on all the details yet.
Yeah, maybe. And that there's time to.
Yeah, time to work on it.
President welcomes the Pope to the White House. That's 2015. Yeah, Pope Francis was at the White House. So, all right. Let's move on. I'm done with the Swiss bulge.
Oh, I asked if the Pope's going to go to the White House. So we have the leaders, bullseye, and peace. And the base of the deck is balance to help bring balance. So there's something there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a peace accord with like other world leaders. Oh,
Ooh.
I got goosebumps on that one.
Ooh.
Did that feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just looking back at your cards, the time for the contract isn't right yet, but it's
negotiations with other. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it. So I don't know who those countries are that need to come together, but they're working on this. Remember, the first cards were union and success. So it will be a success.
So let's look at the European Union out there. So Belarus has two major pipelines, oil pipelines going through it, and they're threatening to shut those down. And I'm trying to remember why they are trying to. Because Europe is imposing. If sanctions are imposed over the escalating migrant crisis at the country's border. So Belarus has a migrant crisis, and they want, they're not letting them in. So the European Union says, we're going to impose sanctions on you. Belarus goes, we're going to
cut the pipeline and you'll be sorry.
Cut the pipeline. Yeah, then you're going to be sorry. Right. So is that where the Pope is going to come to the White House to help out?
Okay, Belarus. Like, are we gonna ask if is the Pope going to intervene? Or what do we want to ask?
Let's first ask about Belarus and see what's going on with that. And if we get really crappy cards, then we can ask if they're going to intervene. The Pope is. Mm-hmm. Just see.
So they obviously said no to the immigrants, right? They might have let a few in, but they're not letting in enough. and they don't want to go to court over this. They don't want sanctions. They don't want problems. Something coming to light that will make it clear. What was redacted will be uncovered, and then we have peace and base of the deck in the present. So perhaps there's some kind of agreement being worked on behind the scenes.
Right.
You know, someone negotiating in the dark.
Oh, really?
What did you get?
I got, the same thing, but it's not a contract because it's all about money, honey.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's about the payment. I'm sorry about the glare. It's about the payment of money. The final, you've got people sneaking in to the borders. They're not happy about it. They're feeling the loss, crying over spilt milk, even though they probably have the resources to allow these migrants in, these refugees in. They're not doing it. They're showing their strength and their force. They're putting up this good fight with the strength card. However, I think this giving and receiving is going to give them a balance, is going to have peace. But at the two top cards I got was the high priestess doing things a little secretly, that you're not seeing things to bring balance. So when you were saying, maybe they're doing some kind of secret deal.
Yeah, some kind
That's
of
what I was
trade
laughing.
deal or something where,
Yeah.
Okay, we'll buy all your oranges if you don't, I don't know, whatever the deals they make. Yeah, in the present. So I see that as good. At least they will not be cutting. Doesn't look like they'll be cutting the pipelines.
Right. And we can specifically ask that question, but it didn't feel like it. I mean, it felt like it's a lot of, there were no big five of wands, five of swords, no tower, no heartbreak. Yes. So it's, so we're still unclear why the Pope is going to go to Washington. Maybe he's going to straighten out the Republicans.
They're going to solve this. They're not going to cut the pipeline. And you know how they're going to solve it? Just like you said, with money. So somebody's going to make a deal. You take the migrants, we'll give you some extra money to help with the influx of people coming in or something.
Right.
Yeah.
You look at, when I look at that area, it's like, wow, is this a potential powder keg? But according to that read, Belarus isn't part of it.
Well,
so, yay. Yay. Okay.
Well, here's a strange one you told me about. That 45 has an envoy ambassador. How does he have anything? I don't understand.
He's got it, and
where's this person going?
Oh, where did he go? Oh my God. And it's like, how do people keep giving him money? The guy can't talk.
I heard that they're bringing in $1 million a week in donations. Can you, anyways, what do you say? A fool and their money are soon parted. Jeez.
Yeah, not soon enough. Where did he go? Richard Grinnell. And
so
he was
45 hired this guy when he was president to do something.
Right. He was the acting National Intelligence Director, which is crazy. And the guy doesn't have the experience to do that.
And now then 45 out. And he's still got this guy working for him, but this guy doesn't work for Biden, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And this guy, Richard Grinnell, said, no, I'm just a private citizen. But Trump said, no, he's my Envoy Ambassador, which is just a little redundant. He must have gone to the Wharton School of Redundancy.
And
Maybe he went twice.
He went twice. He got thrown out twice. So
he's so smart, I went twice.
So this feels like 45 is still acting as a president.
Of course.
And sending people out to be an ambassador for him to wherever he's sending this person to. I mean, how is he allowed to do that? Probably
no,
not.
it's against what they call the Logan Act. So when he gets back, he should be arrested. But with our Department of Justice, I don't know what the hell's going on.
So this envoy guy could be arrested.
Could be.
But why can't they do something to 45 about it? Like you sent him.
Yeah, then he'll go, no, I didn't really send him. Somebody.
Right. I don't know this guy.
He's so slick. Yeah. It's your son. I've never met him.
So should we see how Mr. Envoy is going to do? What's going to happen with?
Okay, let's just throw some quick cards on Mr. Envoy.
The orange envoy.
The ambassador to Envoy. Okay, what's his name? Richard Grinnell. Where's my entertainment purposes only card?
Yeah, when you get it.
Entertainment purposes only, people. Okay. Only. You
Causing a storm, causing problems. Secret communication is what I'm feeling, getting files, getting information. Is he trying to get something on 46? Like, what's he doing, right? What is this guy doing? It's overseas. I'm telling you right now that there's some of this happening, dark money. The feds, the police, the whoever may put this guy in jail for what he did. Something
yellow card for jail.
This is jail, the gray one, and then
Okay.
yellow is this can represent your solar plexus chakra, which represents what you do. So what he did, jail.
Got it. Okay.
Danny's going to teach lessons about how to read my for real though. He's fed up with me not doing it yet. He's gonna do it.
Yeah, you may need a refresher when Andrea decides to do it. I'm gonna
Love.
Oh, I thought you were going to go read in between the.
Yeah. Pick
No,
one.
but it's love. It's love.
It's only love.
All right. Well, so
What are you seeing for the envoy, dude?
For the envoy dude, entertainment purposes only. And you can just look at this. This is the Queen of Swords, and she's got somebody's head
Uh-oh.
in her hands.
Yes.
There's no body here. I think that's a Swiss Bulge.
I think it is.
I think. Does that look like jail?
Oh my goodness.
But he did go over there to get some big news. Now, either he's getting beat up over the head like Fred Flintstone type thing, like, what do you know? Boom, boom. or he went over there to get more news,
Yeah.
which is what you got. Either way, he's in jail. That we both got that.
Yeah, it is
So,
some shady business.
Legal coming at him. Yeah.
Well, just it never ends, does it? This nonsense with that guy.
It doesn't. And I keep thinking that, now today some judge said, let's just hold off on giving all these documents to the January 6th commission. And I'm just hoping that as soon as that mess gets over, then Garland's going to come out and say, come on, we're doing something. I don't know why he's waiting so long, but obviously he knows I hope he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, if we're right and they're playing the game the right way, I mean, this is all intricate. It's a house of cards. You don't want to knock over this section when you're still trying to get the case for up there, right?
Yeah.
So, whew, you think you got a tough job? That's a tough job.
You have no idea how hard it is reading cards sometimes.
It is. Well, for you, yeah.
There's no directions.
But no, I don't know what color this is.
I don't know what color
I don't
that is.
know.
I'm
Is this a
half
horse?
colorblind.
Is this a horse in front of a mountain? Why is there a circle? What? I think is this yellow?
See, you see what I have to deal with now. It's not easy.
I'm going to make you your PDF, I promise. But I will
Just
share
a little
that.
sensitive about my reading skills.
I love you.
It's the portal energy. All right. And you're right. We're just so, our society says now. We've been a now society. We don't have any patience. And I know Merrick Garland is not dumb. He knows what he's doing.
Should we throw a couple cards? Do you want to throw a couple cards on him?
Yeah, we can. I know people want to hear this. They want to hear it from us. So it's just I read on him earlier this week, and he's just got so much, as you said, that he doesn't want to let anything out that's going to endanger something else down the road. So at least that's what I keep reading. So let's see, Merrick Garland. Hey. What is going on? What'd you say the purple card was? All right.
Danny.
Here we go. So what is Merrick Garland? My question was, Merrick Garland, are you what's going on? Are you feeling the media pressure? Does it bother you? Is anything going on? Little 411, where are we going with this? I got the up card. So he knows where he's going. He sees how to get up there. Somebody's guilty. Now I could pull a guilty. Is he going, yeah, I'm guilty of not acting fast enough? Or is he going, no, we got this up card on this guilty guy, which I think it is. And then I got the purple card, so the yellow card, what do you say? What chakra did you say that was the
Your
The
solar plexus, which
plexus.
is what you do. It also could be he's moving with caution. Yellow is a cautionary color.
In his inner strength. He's using his inner strength. So he's not listening to the media so much. He's just singularly focused on moving forward, moving up to get a guilty verdict.
Yeah. I've got him laying the foundation for this case. Like we said, you just can't go in fast and crazy, right? You got to layer all those bricks in order to bring him down. Present position, happy, not happy, but I mean like lots of stuff going on. He's, this is coming out of a magic hat. So it's all happening. What's next? He's just putting on the final finesse, the final touches to these cases. Underneath, the bottom card is him representing him. He's in control of this. He is going to set the stage. He's going to be bringing it all forward. Look, it's the same guy twice. So he's good. He's got this. And I love this base of the deck. He is going to come in big and strong and crush. Pummel. I'm going to pump you up.
I'm going to pummel you. And you look at what Trump did, just this week with, he just goes after, appeal.
That's
you can't do this. And that's what Garland, I think, knows is going to happen.
Yeah.
And so he's like just getting all of his bricks in a row.
Absolutely.
Right.
Not so that nothing can get through, nothing can be, criticized later. And 45, his whole MO, his whole business life has been to take people to court so that they run out of money and they drop the case, right? That's how he maneuvers. But like I'm saying this time, this is the government. This isn't another company you're going, this isn't a supplier. This isn't the guy that does the tiles for the hotel,
Right.
The government.
And maybe that's something we should read on, because is Trump trying to bankrupt the United States? Not with this ploy, but I never thought he was a good businessman. And I mean, he's a failed businessman. People thought he was good because he said, I'm very successful. And he said it enough times.
He kept saying it. Yeah. So that's a great question. If he can't be president, is he going to try to bankrupt the US of A? I mean, you got to be some kind of narcissist to think that.
Well,
now that you mention it. This is giving me a headache. And it's his headache.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go real quick unless you're ready to go.
Go ahead.
Okay, because I don't have a headache. I got new. I got the root chakra, trust, the blue card. To me, this is a little storm coming in. I don't know if y'all can see that. A little storm coming in, but then the sun. So, I mean, maybe the question wasn't really clear enough, but he can't. He may try, but it's like, I don't think that that's on his radar to actually do that, but.
Yeah, I see him angry in the future because of what's going to come out. He's going to try to create a crap storm. His little plan isn't going to work. his fall from grace is coming. What everyone knows is going to come out, all this chaos. And, you know, the cops, the feds, whoever, the government, they're going to win. They are going to win. He's not going, this is not going to happen.
Right. Yeah. So, and you didn't get any money cards on there. So it's not like he's trying to, you know, I don't think he has good intentions for the country. It's only good intentions for himself.
Yeah.
That he's only thinking about himself.
So yeah, like they're not going to let him do this nonsense.
No. All right, moving on. Let's go to something spooky.
What's spooky?
Container ships.
Oh, yes.
Container ships.
Container ships. So what's going on? What is the deal with these container ships? So first we had
dealio?
The ship that blocked all the other ships in the canal months ago, right? And now there's something like 111 container ships in California that are stuck in the harbor, I guess, or not unloading.
Mm-hmm.
There was up in Canada and BC, there's been containers that fallen off of the ships, off the container ships, and then causing, you know, environmental problems and there needs to be cleanup and all this kind of stuff. And you said also something else happened in California?
Oh, yeah, there was one of the ships, and I'm not sure it was a container ship or whatever, but because of the backlogs, one of the ships drug anchor and it went over an unloading oil pipeline because there's a lot of oil wells outside of Long Beach and LA Harbor, and they opened up an oil pipeline. And at first, and this is kind of weird, they said it was 300 million gallons or whatever it was, thousands, whatever it was. I can't remember. And then like 2 weeks later, they said, no, it was only 27. I'm like, how could you be off so much? But either way, huge oil spill, huge, awful. And then, but you know, there's good news because Texas is taking these empty containers and the governor wants to use them for a border wall.
Well, Texas is known for recycling, aren't they? Their heart's in the right place.
You would think that they would just like get all their beer cans, all their Lone Star beer cans, right? And stack them up.
Stack them up.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever tried to crawl over like a mountain of empty beer cans? It's almost impossible. I've tried. They slide all over the place.
Empty beer cans or full? Both?
No, full, you don't care about climbing over any wall after about 30 minutes. You're just happy sitting where you are.
Yes.
But the empty ones, that's what, yeah, because it stinks.
Stinks.
It's got swale in it. All right. So we're going to try to figure out.
It's not funny, but it's on our minds. And when I saw that on the list you got from our viewers, that one jumped out the most to me. The container ships. I thought, ooh, something's there.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Are they being sabotaged? Are they being targeted? Is this just
something else?
Yeah.
You know, supply, you know, because I can see both sides where someone's saying, oh, you know, I think that it's COVID related, where there's not enough workers, just things got out of hand, but I don't know how it got so bad. I could understand a little, but so I'm going, okay, so it can't be all COVID related, all workforce related. So I think there is something else there. There's a there.
Yeah, is there something we should know about with container ships around the world in the harbors?
Mm.
This is weird. So I got a green light from somewhere foreign.
Oh, that is weird.
That is weird. Time and moving. Okay, moving on this. That's the environment, and there's someone going to jail. So I'm not saying all the container ships are falling under this, but I think I see something not great. Like maybe some of these are planned.
Right. So when you showed up, when you said the green card about the world, so the top two cards on that, I got the Empress, which is surrounded by green, and I associate the Empress with green in the world card. So I'm like, oh, okay. The Empress can also be a Russian card. But I'm not saying that. I'm just mentioning that card, right? Yeah. But there's a new beginning. There's a lot of money. I did get that the King of Swords, and so he's got somebody's head that is but the whole general feeling of this, it's all about the money, it's all about the contracts, the relationships, that somebody wants it to go back to the way it was, and it's not going back. They're coming up with a new way, maybe new payouts. Maybe there's a payola scheme going on that's not being.
I looked for the bullseye. You said new as soon as I saw it. So there is something new, maybe, but I think someone's going to go to jail. Somebody,
yeah.
I don't know what we've uncovered here.
I know. So is there an, okay, for entertainment only, is there a new mafia in town around the shipping containers? A new organization, I meant to say.
Is someone trying to muscle in or control the shipping containers or the shipments or the ships themselves? There's some kind of.
My cards don't like this. I need to switch decks, I think.
Like someone trying to make a point, like we can do this if you don't.
Right.
something connected. These cowards. Green light, so cowards. Who's usually a bully is usually a coward, right? If you know what I mean, like they're inside, they're insecure.
Right.
He's bullying. It's gonna come out linked together. Again, the foreign card and time. But I do have them investigating this. Bullying. Well, and also those ships, when they're out there, they are vulnerable, and perhaps these bullies are thinking that those guys are cowards on the ship, like they'll do what they say. It's almost like it's like a pirate situation, but on a much bigger scale.
I kind of feel that too, but I don't see it working at all.
It's
right?
going to come to light, whatever this plan is.
Right. So I'm trying to make sense out of my cards, and I had to find some lilac lantern clarity. So I got temperance, and then the Knight of Swords. So there is some impulsive action. So there was this balance, and this impulsive action came and kind of unbalanced things. And here's this King of Wands, which to me feels, overseas. This king of, I'm watching out everything. I'm watching all of this movement going on from above. Somebody's doing something foolish with the Fool card. It's not going to go well because of the Death card. So that's a new beginning. Didn't you get new? And the Wheel of Fortune. So you have the karmic card, what comes around, once you're top, now you're bottom. So it looks like they were playing with the recipe of how the shipping containers went back and forth. And I said, I needed a little bit of clarity on this. And that clarity, your cards said, soon, wait. So I'm not getting any clarity. However, it will come out in the media about somebody hiding in a hat. So something hidden that popped up, and he's going to be exposed for the no-faced rabbit that he is. Why isn't there a face on this rabbit?
I don't know. That's how I was supposed to draw it.
This is a chicken rabbit.
It might be a chicken rabbit.
It's a chicken rabbit. I'm not going to show you my face.
Right?
So we may not get the whole story.
Oh, see how deep you got into that card?
Wow.
So that it will be uncovered, but not the whole story.
Not the whole story.
Mm-hmm. You should teach a class on those cards. Can I come to that class?
I hear their royalties are real stiff.
$1 million.
$1 million.
All right, let's be even more silly.
All right, more silly. How can we be more silly?
I know
how.
Big Bird versus Ted Cruz. How about that for silly? What planet am I on right now?
Big Bird. I'm looking to see if I need to switch decks. I do. I'm going to switch decks.
Switch it up.
Switch it up.
The old switch up. The old switcheroo.
Okay.
And by the way,
I want to see where this is leading Big Bird and Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say that if he was running against Ted Cruz, or was it another politician? I can't remember. Anyway, he would just play this commercial over and over and over again. And I would imagine if I was running against Ted Cruz, it would be Big Bird. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Big Bird and Ted Cruz.
what's the question? Who would win? What? I don't even know the question.
What lesson is Big Bird teaching Ted Cruz?
Very nice. What lesson?
What lesson is Big Bird?
Big Bird teaching Ted Cruz. I think Ted Cruz needs to go to Sesame Street and get schooled.
Yes. I'm just gonna leave it there because they're funny.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, you went deep.
Big Bird went deep.
Big Bird went deep.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Okay, I'm just gonna go mine because mine's not wow, wow, wow. Mine's just kind of funny. But Big Bird, as he always does, offers encouragement to everyone.
Yes.
Because he's Big Bird, right? But he's also saying, Mr. Cruz, you're at rock bottom. It's time for you to clean house. Now, I don't know if when they're cleaning house, if that is, part of him leaving. I think so.
I'm cleaning with a broom.
Yeah.
So the first thing I got was cauldron. So Cruz adding to this bubbling undercurrent of contention in the States, people wondering what to do, like getting into that. He needs to put on his glasses because he's going to have blood on his hands, right? Leave the care for the children to the mother and whatever. Don't be getting into this nonsense because you could be saying the wrong thing. Don't go after Big Bird. Oh, and look at this base of the deck. He's digging a big hole.
Oh, geez.
He's making a bad situation even worse. Like he's just digging a hole, but maybe that's to get him out of the house. Maybe that hole has to be dug so he gets out of the house, as in the Capitol or the Senate or whatever you call it.
Senate, yeah. You Canadians, don't you know nothing about our politics?
We don't have politics up here. We got beer and ice and maple syrup.
I'm moving up there. I'm moving. No politics and beer. You got football?
We have Canadian football, which is tougher than the United States football.
Come on now. Them fighting words.
That's what I heard. I don't really know for sure. Hey.
Well, and you know that Kurt Warner came from the Canadian Football League, went down to the Rams in St. Louis, where I was from. And I'm going, we're getting some Canadian lackey that, he failed in the NFL. He went to Canada, and now we're getting him to play. Oh my God. Because of Canada's league, is the field is smaller. Your passes have to be laser sharp and fast. People didn't know what to do with how accurate and fast his throws were. And he won a Super Bowl first year.
Awesome.
So that's what I think of them Canadian football players.
Awesome.
Pretty awesome. All right.
So
I think Ted Cruz is looking for a new job. Just asking for some clarity.
Yes.
And cleaning house.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, I know you like to run a tight ship, speaking of shipping containers. So we're just past an hour. I just thought I would let you know.
Let's go 2.
I forgot to hit record. Just kidding. Acting.
Oh.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oscar. Thank you.
Oscar worthy.
Not Oscar the Grouch.
No, is Oscar the Cookie Monster? Who's the cook? Oh, Cookie Monster's the cookies.
Cookie Monster's is Grover the Cookie Monster, or is Grover? Oh God, I don't know. I forget.
We're gonna have to go back to Sesame
Street
School. I hope we're not in the same class.
Oscar the Grouch is the guy in the garbage can who's green.
Oh,
Cookie Monster.
I got green.
I don't think that's Grover. Is Grover the Cookie Monster? I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Do we have one more that we want to read on?
Yes.
Before we do I pick.
You pick.
All right. Gail Brown. That was the big bird question from Gail. Thank you. That was good. Gail. That was good. That was good. Oh, okay. Here we go. Opal Girl. Will there be any super flares from the sun causing worldwide blackouts in 2021?
All right. You mean it, or in 2022? This year?
2021 to 2022.
Okay. So by the end of next year. By the end, will there be any by the end of next? By
the end of next year. In 12 months.
Sure hope not. But I have a feeling. What deck should I use?
You know, I'm gonna get another deck. I hope I have it. I don't have it right here. Hang on.
Hanging.
Hang.
What deck do I use?
Where'd it go? Maybe I'm not gonna.
I guess I'll stay with what I know.
Use this one. I don't know where my other deck went. You would think I'd be prepared. I found it.
Oh, I know what deck I'm going to use. Change my mind. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Wonder if we're using the same one.
Maybe.
We have some similar decks.
Yeah.
All right. Are there going to be any major solar flares that affect the Earth, possibly causing blackouts between now and the end of 2022?
Blackouts can mean communication, can mean power,
gas, whatever it, I don't know, whatever it controls. Flares. Major down.
We're just waiting on you.
Oh, hi. Oh, I didn't know we were on the show. When did you get here? Awkward. I would have done my hair. I didn't know anyone was there. Hi. Hi.
Hi, good to see you. So we have another hour. We're just
Hey.
starting.
Let me hit record. Beep.
I could have done my hair.
Yeah, I like your bracelet you got on today.
Oh, that's cool.
It is cool. I noticed it earlier with the stone, that big green
Yeah,
stone.
that's very, very beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I don't know how to light it up, but yeah.
Gorge. It looks nice with that. You've paired them nicely together.
Good vibes, good vibes.
Good vibe. So I have an interesting.
I'm dying to see what deck you used, if we use the same one.
Did you use this one?
No.
Okay, well. So I'm going to show you what the story is sandwiched between. So strength and the sun upside down. I think there's going to be some kind of strong event coming from the sky. So the first two cards are from the sky. So something coming from the sky. Then the other 6 cards are all upside down, and 5 of them are water. And the last one is transformation upside down. So I think there's going to be a water event, if that makes sense. Maybe some tidal waves or whatever. I don't see a blackout in this throw, but I think there might be some kind of polar. I don't know if a solar flare can affect tides. I don't know. I have goosebumps.
Yeah, I don't know if it can. The moon affects the tides, so maybe it knocks the moon out of whack. That would affect the tides.
Well, we have the sun upside down, then the moon behind it. I see more of a water event is what I'm going to say.
Okay. And when you said water event, I'm going, get a boat. Get on one of them container ships.
Or a cruise ship. Why don't we go on a cruise ship, Dan?
Cruise ship. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So I used my Return to Spirit deck because it had starry, flary things. And the first card I got is Shifting. And if you look at that, it looks like solar flares.
Looks like a solar flare. Yeah, for sure.
It does,
100%.
right? The second card I got is Intuition. So whoever asked this question has some intuition. And
they also sense it coming.
Return to Spirit. When you look at this, what I saw in this card here, this looks like the sun with another solar flare pointing down, coming down, hitting Earth. I didn't really focus up on that top of the card up there. People could look at this differently. Maybe it's because my light is so bad because the sun went away. I really have to, what do you think about this time frame change? Me no like.
I don't like when it gets dark at like 4 o'clock. I mean, that's just depressing.
Yeah. So, but anyway, getting back to the doom and gloom of the reading, I have always been saying, and this is where this intuition card comes in, we need to be prepared for the unexpected. So have some batteries charged up because when you first get hit with a disaster, you're freaking out. You don't know what to do. So you're going to need to have food, water, flashlight so that you can manage the first couple of hours. And then once the day comes or whenever, once the initial shock somewhat wears off, you can gather your wits and make a better plan. but at least those first couple of hours, you need to know that you have some kind of lights, maybe a radio. And hopefully you're going to have enough food that's going to last you a while, some canned goods and things like that. So it's really paying attention to your insides and be as prepared as you can be.
Yeah.
You know,
And
go
also
to
have meetup places for you and your family or loved ones or whoever
Right.
it is in your life. You know, meet at a certain place 2 days after the event or something. And if that place isn't available, then you have a secondary meetup space, right?
Yeah.
Or if you can use a phone, you call a relative that's on the other side of the country or something. So you can
Right.
make plans. Just have,
Yeah.
you know, some plans.
And if you look at the Red Cross, or just go to disaster planning on Google while we still have the internet, get that stuff and get it now. Give it away for holiday gifts.
Yep.
It's a great gift. Give a little, bug out bag.
Yep. I have a Red
So-
Cross backpack that's filled with all that kind of stuff, like a little radio that works if you
Crank, yeah.
crank it, and flashlight,
Solar.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those. I gave some of those radios out to my family, and this kind of equipment for me, I'm always super willing to buy it and hope I never ever have to use it. So
It's worth the peace of mind if you're someone who worries or lives in an area where you think something might happen. I have a question with this sun card upside down. So we know what the earth looks like. We don't really know what this, like, if there's something at the center of the sun, maybe the
Yeah.
sun shifts as well. Maybe it turns on its axis. And maybe
Ooh.
that might cause a flare. I don't know. That just came to my mind.
yeah.
So there might be some, I'm just wondering why the sun is upside down. So maybe there's a shift in the sun and then it causes this. And I don't know why I see such, so you can see all the water cards are upside down. All of them,
Yeah.
all of them, all of the water cards upside down.
Well, you must be in California because all the water is
I'm
upside down.
sensing a tidal change or
And here's with this return to spirit, the sun looks like it's upside down.
it does.
It looks like, so something about the upside down sun. I don't know, but yeah, in the water issue. Well, that's something to Google and do a little bit more research on what can happen to the water with a big solar flare.
Yeah, because I don't know enough about solar flares.
Yeah.
Talk to that. Well, let's all collectively hope nothing happens and put that energy out there.
Yeah, but we know that we're going through a big transition period, and it's just wise to be more prepared and share what you can share with your neighbors, not to hoard, but somebody's going to come up and say, I ran out of water. Can you help me out?
Yeah.
And maybe you'll have some, maybe you won't, and if you don't have it, then you both are walking together looking for water. So.
Well, shall we cheer people up with a card of the day?
Sure. I got the tower.
Danny, that's not funny.
It's not.
Hey, we try to be funny here. What can we do?
We're in such a wanky, that is a word. That's a US term, wanky. Yeah.
Sure.
It's more on the East Coast than where I'm from.
Okay.
But we're in such an upside down time, where just with everything. So it gets a little off balance. We're a little off balance a little bit, but we'll get there. We'll get back.
Well, neither one of us got the tower card on that read, and neither one of us got something so dark and horrible.
No,
So
it's just,
we see the solar flares, we see some type of, I saw a water event, and maybe there's a blackout. I mean, who knows? But, as we say, just be prepared. Do your best to just peace of mind. Because a solar flare is bigger than, we can't stop it individually. We can collectively
no.
wish that it doesn't happen. Right, hard.
So, yeah, no, I know. But this is an interesting card, me just talking about, just making sure your home's all taken care of, and your pets. Please don't forget your pets. Have some canned food for your pets in your bug out bag wherever you're going to go. So this is appropriate. I got home. So, it's just while we're in our home now, just appreciate our home, just appreciate everybody around your home, in your home, who you let into your space. Be appreciative.
And Earth is also home, right?
Yes.
Appreciating Earth.
Mm-hmm.
I got flame of inspiration.
Huh.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
Stay inspired, okay? Despite chaos going on in the world, or the politics or all this kind of stuff, your flame of inspiration should never go out. So you stay inspired about yourself, your life, you're creating, whatever you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You keep going.
Right.
Let the rest of that just be white noise, right, in the background. You
absolutely.
All right.
Cool.
Do you feel inspired?
I do. I'm gonna go make a tarot deck.
Yes, me too.
It's just gonna be a bunch of bathrobes, different colors.
Do it. Please do it.
Oh, and then on the label, I could have like words, so they could be like oracle cards.
Yes.
Trust your intuition.
I will buy that deck. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank
Another
you, Andrea.
awesome time with you, my friend.
Favorite time of the month. I gotta say it.
So glad. All right. We will see you when we see you, right?
When we see you. All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.